Well, I think that what's at stake in Victoria at the moment is the future of the state. Because what we have here in Victoria at the moment is a government which is, to say that it's out of control would be understating things enormously. And if Daniel Andrews gets returned, particularly with a majority in both houses, Victoria has no future. And I say that I mean he has taken away so many freedoms, and I'm not just talking about during the pandemic, but I'm talking about prior to that. He has taken away so many freedoms. And he has absolutely no intention of giving them back. And he's already made it very clear, even today, that he will take away more. You know, he said that if you swim in a water hole, a watering hole that is not prescribed, then you will be fined. I mean, you know, if you walk off a walking trail that you shouldn't walk off, then you will be fined. I mean, this is insanity. This is insanity. I have to wonder about Daniel Andrews' state of mind. I'm deeply concerned about it, actually, and the prospect of him being returned as premier with a majority in both houses, quite frankly, terrifies me. Absolutely terrifies me, as I'm sure it does to hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of other Victorians. Well, I think what we're offering on this occasion is the need to prevent Andrews having control of the upper house. That's the important thing, the really important thing, because as I say, if Andrews is returned with both houses of Parliament, we are in for a world of trouble, a world of pain. And what we need to do is to ensure that parties such as the DLP are returned or have a solid representation in the upper house to ensure that these sorts of changes that Andrews will try and push through are stopped. And really, if Andrews is returned in the lower house, the only way that we're going to be able to stop him, to control him, is through the DLP and like-minded parties having the balance of power in the upper house. You know, if he's returned with the similar situation that we have now, there is little hope, and I would hate to be standing between any population centre and the Victorian border immediately after the election, because I think most people will be killed in the rush. It will be just horrendous. You know, people will be just getting out of it. Victoria's already lost, as I understand, somewhere around about 100,000 people over the last 12 months. And if Andrews is returned, particularly with that majority in the upper house, as I mentioned, I'm sure that we could be looking at millions leaving. And already, you know, I've spoken as late as today to people who have said that they are getting ready to leave if Andrews returns. So it's not a cheery prospect, and you know, it has been said that you know, the greatest friend that the Queensland real estate agents has is Daniel Andrews, and I think that that's probably true, and. Even he might even be helping the Adelaide real estate industry at the minute, but I think you know, there are a lot of people I know there are because I've spoken to a lot of people who are preparing to leave if Andrews is returned.
Authorised by Warwick Marsh, 1A227 Cordo Road, Mount Kembla, New South Wales 2526.